I generally get what I imagine in just 3 days using this conviction framework. Yes, just 3 days. Stay connected, be inspired for a transformation, and don't forget to subscribe. Now take a full breath and listen intently. You're going to learn something that will change your life forever. I'm here to enlighten you about a conviction framework so powerful it can make your dreams come true in just 3 days. Yes, you heard that right, 3 days. You might be thinking that's impossible, but let me ask you, what if it wasn't? Imagine if you could have anything you want simply by believing it's already yours. This isn't magic. It's not some trick. It's the incredible power of your mind, and I will show you how to use it for years to come. I've studied the human mind, consciousness, and the quantum field. I've seen people heal themselves from chronic illnesses, create abundance out of nowhere, and find love when they thought all hope was lost. How did they do it? They used the exact method I'm going to share with you. Everything begins with a simple thought. Your thoughts create your world. Each thought you have sends a message to the universe. It's like placing an order at a fancy restaurant. The problem is, most people keep ordering the same tired meals. Day after day, they think about their problems, their fears, their limitations, and guess what? That's exactly what they get served. But you're different. You're here because you're ready for a change. You're ready to place a new order. You're ready to create the life you've always dreamed of. And I'm here to show you how. Step 1. Imagination and emotional alignment. The first step is imagination. You need to see your desired outcome so clearly that it feels real. I'm not talking about a vague wish or a fleeting fantasy. I'm talking about a vivid, detailed picture that engages all your senses. If you want a new car, don't just see it, hear the engine purr. Feel the smooth leather of the steering wheel. Smell that new car scent. Make it so real that your brain can't tell the difference between your imagination and reality. But here's the catch. You can't just imagine it once and drop it. You need to do this every single day, multiple times a day. Make it part of your routine, like brushing your teeth or having breakfast. The more you do it, the stronger the signal you send to the universe. Now, I know some of you are thinking, I've tried imagination before, and it didn't work well. Let me explain why visualization alone isn't enough. You need to combine it with a powerful emotional state. You see, your thoughts are the signal, but your emotions are the fuel that amplifies that signal. Think about the last time you were incredibly happy, deeply in love, or overflowing with excitement. Remember how that felt in your body. That's the state you need to replicate while visualizing your goal. Feel the joy, the gratitude, the excitement, as if you've already achieved what you want. This is crucial. Your body needs to believe it's real. Step 2. Live as if you already have it. But here's where most people go off track. They do their visualization, feel good for a moment, and then slip back into their old habits and patterns. They let doubt creep in. They start worrying about how it will happen. They look at their current circumstances and think, this is impossible. That's why the second step is so important. You need to live from the end. What do I mean by that? I mean you need to think, feel, and act as though you already have what you want. If you're imagining financial abundance, start feeling grateful for the money you have now. If you're visualizing perfect health, start treating your body as though it's already healed. If you're visualizing a loving relationship, start giving love to everyone around you. This isn't about fantasizing or fooling yourself. It's about aligning your energy with what you want to create, about becoming the person who already has what you desire. Because here's the truth. You don't get what you want in life. You get what you are. Step 3. Strengthen your belief and push through resistance. I can already hear some of you saying, but Prof, my life is a mess right now. How can I possibly act like everything is perfect? That's a fair question. I'm not asking you to deny your current reality. I'm asking you to choose which reality you want to focus on. You see, every possible version of your life already exists in the quantum field. There's a version where you're struggling and a version where you're thriving. The key is to tune into the frequency of the reality you want to experience. It's like changing the channel on a radio. You're not creating the station. You're simply choosing which one to tune into. This is where faith comes in. You need to believe with every fiber of your being that what you want is not only possible but inevitable. This isn't about positive thinking or wishful dreaming. This is about a deep, unwavering knowing. It's about faith so strong you can taste it. How do you build this kind of faith? Through repetition and persistence. Every time you visualize your goal, every time you feel the emotions of already having it, every time you act as if it's already true, you're strengthening your faith. You're rewiring your brain to accept this new reality as fact. But here's what happens. Your old beliefs will fight back. Your mind is wired to keep you safe, and to your brain, safety means familiarity. So, when you start changing your thoughts and beliefs, it can feel uncomfortable. You might feel anxious or scared. This is normal. It's just your old self trying to pull you back to what's familiar. This is where most people give up. They hit a wall of discomfort and retreat back to their comfort zone. But not you. You're going to push through because on the other side of that discomfort is everything you've ever wanted. Remember, every great breakthrough in history began with an idea that seemed impossible at the time. The Wright brothers believed humans could fly when everyone said it was impossible. Martin Luther King Jr. had a dream of equality in a time of deep racial division. These weren't just pipe dreams. They were powerful dreams fueled by unwavering faith, and they changed the world. You have that same power within you. You can change your reality, but you have to step out of your comfort zone. You have to think differently, feel differently, and act differently. Step 4. Commit to the 3-day window and take action. Now, let's talk about the 3-day window. Why 3 days? Because that's usually how long it takes for your mind to start accepting a new pattern. You need to stay consistent and focused. Every morning, immediately upon waking, picture your goal. Feel the emotions of already having it. Then, throughout the day, keep returning to that vision every time you have a spare moment. Every time you're waiting in line or sitting in traffic, use that time to reinforce your new reality. But here's the crucial part. During these 3 days, you must eliminate anything that goes against your new belief. That means no complaining, no worrying, no negative self-talk. If a doubtful thought comes up, don't fight it. Just gently redirect your focus back to your vision. This might sound challenging, and it is, but remember, you're literally rewiring your brain. You're creating new neural pathways that will make this new way of thinking your default mode. It's like cutting a new path through a dense forest. The first time is the hardest, but each time you walk that path, it gets easier. Now, I want to be clear about something. This isn't about ignoring reality or pretending problems don't exist. It's about choosing where to place your focus. If you have a health issue, by all means, seek medical treatment. If you have financial problems, take practical steps to address them. But don't let these current circumstances define your future. Use this conviction framework to create a new reality alongside your practical actions. Some of you might be thinking, what if it doesn't work in 3 days? That's a valid question. The truth is, sometimes it takes longer. Sometimes the change is subtle at first. But here's what I can guarantee. If you stick to this process, if you truly live it for 3 days, you will see a shift. It might be small at first, but it will be there. And that small shift is the beginning of an entirely new reality. Think of it like planting a seed. When you plant a seed in the ground, you don't see results immediately. But if you keep watering it, if you keep giving it sunlight and nutrients, it will grow. Your thoughts and beliefs are the seeds. Your emotions and actions are the water and sunlight. Keep nurturing them, and they will blossom into your new reality. Now, let me share a secret with you. The true power of this conviction framework isn't just in getting what you want. It's in who you become in the process. When you begin living from a place of possibility instead of limitation, when you start focusing on what you want instead of what you don't want, you transform. You become more confident, more creative, more alive. You start seeing opportunities where before you only saw obstacles. This transformation doesn't just affect you. It affects everyone around you. Your energy shifts and people respond to that. You become a beacon of possibility, inspiring others to go after their dreams. You create a ripple effect that can change your family, your community, and the world. Step 5. Embrace your power as a creator. Indeed, even the world itself is a testament to the incredible power of belief. I've witnessed this on many occasions. I've seen individuals recover from chronic illnesses when doctors said it was impossible. I've seen people build flourishing businesses from nothing. I've seen individuals find love after years of loneliness. And each and every time, it started with a shift in belief. This isn't about accumulating material possessions, though cars, houses, and money can certainly manifest. It's about becoming the highest and truest version of yourself. It's about aligning with your purpose, your potential. It's about living a life of meaning and fulfillment. Because here's the truth. You are a creator. You are a powerful, conscious being with the ability to shape your world. For most of your life, however, you've been creating by passively reacting to circumstances, instead of deliberately choosing your path. This belief system is about reclaiming that power. It's about becoming the intentional creator of your life. Now, I want you to reflect on something deeply. Think of something you truly want, something that would transform your life if you had it right now. Got it? Great. Now, I want you to close your eyes and visualize it. See it as clearly as you can. Make it distinct. Make it real. Feel how you would feel if you had it right now. Let that feeling fill your entire body. Clutch that sensation tightly. This is your new baseline, the energy you need to carry with you for the next 3 days. Every time you feel yourself slipping back into old patterns of thought or emotion, return to this feeling. Let it anchor you. Remember, your thoughts are powerful, but your emotions are magnetic. Draw your desires toward you by feeling good now. Don't wait until you have what you want to feel good. Feel good now and watch how quickly your world starts shifting to match that feeling. Step 6. Address doubts and embrace self-care. Now, I want to address something important. Some might be thinking, this sounds selfish. Shouldn't I focus on helping others rather than getting what I want? That's a beautiful idea, but here's the truth. You can't give what you don't have. When you are living your best life, when you are happy and abundant, you have so much more to give to others. Your cup overflows and everyone around you benefits. Think about when you're on a plane, they always tell you to put your own oxygen mask on first before helping others. Why? Because if you run out of oxygen, you can't help anyone else. The same principle applies to life. When you are living your best life, you inspire others to do the same. You have more energy, more resources, and more love to give. You become a force for good in the world. So, don't feel guilty for wanting something more for yourself. It's not selfish to want to live your best life. In fact, I would argue it's selfish not to. The world needs you at your best. The world needs your gifts, your talents, your unique perspective, and you can give those fully when you are living in alignment with your highest self. Step 7. Taking inspired action. Now, let's talk about action. Some people believe this belief system means you just sit around visualizing all day and magically things will materialize. That's not how it works. Yes, the inner work is crucial, but you also need to take inspired action. The key here is inspiration. When you are in alignment with your vision, when you're living from that place of belief and positive energy, you will feel nudges, you will receive ideas, you will see opportunities. Follow those nudges. Act on those inspirations. But here's the key. Don't force it. Don't take action from a place of fear or urgency. That's the old way of doing things. Instead, take action from a place of energy, expectation, and joy. If it feels like a struggle, like effort, step back, realign with your vision. The right actions will feel good. They will empower you, not drain you. Remember, you're not trying to force things into happening. You are allowing them to happen. You are aligning with a version of reality where you already have what you want. The actions you take are simply you playing your part in that reality. So, when you get inspired to act, do so with excitement and positive expectation. Trust the process, and let go of any attachment to how or when things should unfold. Step 8. Trusting the process and practicing patience. What about when things don't go as planned? What if, in your mind, your elevated emotions create new set points in your body, and your inspired actions create new patterns in your daily life, and all of this forms a powerful force that pushes you toward your desires, but the physical results don't show up right away? Think of it like a flywheel. Initially, it takes a lot of work to get it spinning, but once it starts turning, it picks up its own momentum. It gets easier to keep it moving, and that's how it is with this process. The more consistently you apply this belief system, the easier it becomes. The results will come faster, the synchronicities will increase, and your manifestations will become more powerful. Now, I want to address something that often comes up when people begin practicing this belief system. You may find that, as you begin to change, certain people in your life become uncomfortable. They might question what you're doing. They might try to pull you back to your old ways of thinking. This is normal. People are used to the old version of you. When you begin to change, it challenges their perception of you and what's possible. But don't let this discourage you. Your growth might push them to grow too, and if it doesn't, that's okay. You are not responsible for their process. You are responsible for yours. As you raise your vibration, you may also notice that some relationships naturally fall away. This can be uncomfortable, but it's a vital part of the process. As you align with your highest self, you naturally attract people and situations that match your new energy. Trust this process. The right people and opportunities will enter your life effortlessly. There is also the role of patience and consistency. There will be times when you don't see immediate results. There will be moments when it feels like nothing is happening. This is where most people give up. But this is also where the magic happens. Just because you can't see the changes doesn't mean they're not happening. Think of a seed planted in the ground. For a long time, nothing seems to be happening on the surface. But underground, the seed is growing stronger, preparing to break through the soil. Your desires are like that seed. Trust that even when you can't see the results, things are happening beneath the surface. This is where your commitment is tested. This is where your belief needs to be the strongest. The truth is, the universe is always responding to your vibration. There's no such thing as failure, only feedback. If you're not seeing the results you want, take it as an opportunity to refine your approach. Maybe you need to clarify your vision. Maybe you need to elevate your emotions even more. Perhaps you need to take a different inspired action. Whatever you do, don't quit. Don't revert to old ways of thinking. The moment you're about to give up might just be the moment right before your breakthrough. Remember, every master was once a beginner. Every success story includes moments of doubt, moments of struggle. The difference is they kept going. They trusted the process. They believed in the journey. And you can do the same. Also, there is the need for mental rehearsal. By this, you can supercharge your results. Now, let me share a powerful technique that can supercharge your results. It's called mental rehearsal. This is where you take time each day to mentally rehearse your new life. Close your eyes and see yourself living your dream life in vivid detail. Feel the emotions. Engage all of your senses. But here's the key. You're not just passively watching this mental movie. You are actively participating in it. You are feeling it in your body, experiencing it as if it's happening right now. Because to your subconscious mind, it is happening right now. This mental rehearsal does two powerful things. First, it primes your brain to look for opportunities that align with your vision. It activates your reticular activating system, the part of your brain that filters information, so you can see things that will help you achieve your goals. Second, it creates a new memory in your mind. Your brain doesn't distinguish between vividly imagined experiences and real ones. So, when you do this mental rehearsal, you are literally creating new neural pathways that support your desired reality. Do this every day, preferably just before bed and right after you wake up. These are times when your subconscious mind is most receptive. Make it a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. The next is gratitude, a major key to unlocking abundance. Let's now talk about gratitude. Gratitude is one of the most powerful emotions you can cultivate. It instantly raises your vibration to a higher frequency. It aligns you with abundance and opens you up to receive more goodness in your life. But here's the secret. Be grateful not just for what you have, but also for what is coming. Be grateful for your desires as though you already have them. This subtle but powerful shift changes everything. Instead of saying, "I'll be grateful when I have this," say, "I'm grateful that this is on its way to me." This attitude of gratitude accomplishes something extraordinary. It shifts you from a state of lack, which implies need, to a state of having. And remember, you attract what you are, not what you want. So when you're in a state of gratitude, you attract more things to be grateful for. In conclusion, take a transformative pathway. As we approach the end of this journey together, I want to remind you of something crucial. This belief system, this way of life is not just about you. Yes, it will change your life in incredible ways, but it's also about the impact you can have on the world. When you step into your power as a creator, when you start living from a place of abundance and joy, you become a beacon of light for others. You inspire them to go after their dreams. You show them what's possible. You elevate the collective consciousness. Imagine a world where everyone understood this truth. Imagine a world where everyone was living their highest potential, creating from a place of love and abundance. That's the world we can create, one person at a time, and it begins with you. So, as you leave here today, remember this: you are powerful. You are incredible. You can create any reality you can envision. You are not a victim of circumstances. You are the powerful creator of your life. For the next 3 days, I want you to live as if it's already happening. Live as though everything you've imagined is already your reality. Feel the emotions, take inspired action, and trust the process. Keep your energy high, stay aligned with your vision, and know that you are the creator of your life. If you found this message helpful, make sure to hit the subscribe button and join this journey of transformation. Together, we can step into our highest potential and create lives filled with abundance, joy, and purpose. Don't miss out. Subscribe now, and let's make this transformation happen.